As that sails over the end line.
Here we go. 120!
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't.
Wentz now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 5.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Set. 10-2 stop. Hey, Echo.
To you. I'm coming after you. Mike 5. Mike 5. Here we go. Mike 5. Come on, D. Mike 5. Mike 5.
Now.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones. He completes it to Westbrook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
70.
It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
X3. 218. Chop. Hey, orbit.
Mike 5. I'm here all day. Mike 5. I'm trying to collect. 5's the mic. 5's the hit.
Jones on first and 10. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Tighten up.
Big grip.
Throwing on first down. Jones. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at the 34.
Mike,
81.
47 is the mic.
Hey, wahoo!
Rip left.
What's this done?
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he finds Howard complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
One.
25, check 25.
Here.
Watch safety creep, man.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check, 47. 47, Mike. 47, Mike. Mike, what's your son? Watch the pass. Save. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 4 down. Let's kill. I got one.
Wentz going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mike's 47. Mike's flank. It's going to be a long day. Delta. It's going to be a long day. Shoot. Both 7s to Mike.
14, 82, 14.
Shoot. Great. Check the backer.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Let's go, boys.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Check 13.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, me and you all day. Smooth. I'm coming after you. Mike, 53. Mike.
Now Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Going up top for Kupp. He's got a man, complete. 33 yards that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Let's find 7.
Check.
Hey, check 24.
To throw is Wentz. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Go. Waiting.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
57. Mike, 57.
Now Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Wide. Get wide.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Watch out. Black, come on.
Throwing now is Wentz. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Kill. Ram. Here,
57. 57.
Check Mike.
57's Mike. Mike 57. You can't block me.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Hey, Charlie.
It's out of time. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Go. Right, check. 59. 59. You don't want none. Give it. Pick up the ball.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Giants.
Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9". Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Ready?
Now Jones on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Check.
Sunday.
Both sevens to Mike.
Hey, high 7.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. Throwing on second down, Wentz. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Well, he's been the guy, already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. What's this one?
Switch up.
Stand.
Twist. Back.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Check Mike.
Done.
Mike 57.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
But I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try to go 2 for 1 here. Get some points.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Now watch one. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. 5.
Throwing Jones. Looking long for Westbrook. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha.
35 to Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike 35. Mike 35.
Snap.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Jones. Back to the air on second down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on second and long. Jones gets this one to Hill. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 5. You're not ready. Mike 5.
Hey, Delta.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Mike 5. I don't think you got it, sir.
61, matchbox lights.
You ready?
Get it.
Jones operating from the gun. The open man is Westbrook. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Fire's the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
Five.
You don't want it.
Shoot.
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Shoot. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Smith.
Mike 5. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike 5.
Throwing on second and long. Jones, and the pressure gets to him again. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
56 is the mic.
Hey, exit.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go. Let's go.
Now Jones throwing on third and long. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Let's get it.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
In your face. Mike 5. All day.
Five.
They're going to try and throw. And Ingram hauls it in. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Jones now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. They complete it to Hill. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. In for the score. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go.
Kill.
Mike's 47.
Go.
47.
Listen.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's get off the field.
Now Wentz. That's caught by Howard. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
218, chop.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Try to punch it in with Howard. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now for the point after. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Tight dog.
2nd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Giants.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike's 59. Watch the pass.
Go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Check. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check 59, Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
59, Mike to 59. I got you.
Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Get it.
Jones now. Throwing again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Give him 28 yards on that one.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Jones on first and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Now Jones on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Look at me. Zipper.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Let's go deep, tight.
Hey, Zoom.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
Five.
To throw again on second down. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook, and it's third down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Watch the curl. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Now.
Back to throw. Jones. And now here is another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Hey, empty.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
74.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Bang, bang. Hey, ram. Bang, bang. Hey, ram 5-2. I'm here. Ram, shift.
Watch the motion.
Hey, exit.
47. Check back 47.
Listen.
Here we go.
Run.
Slam.
Done. Listen.
Wentz now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Quick dance. Come. Check. Fresno.
Hey, 57. Here, shift.
7's the mic. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. He's checking.
Rip.
He's checking. Crash.
SOS.
Ram.
SOS.
Check the
What's your son?
31.
What's your son?
In his own end zone, it's Wentz. Going up top. It got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 46 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Flare.
Here, shift.
47 mic.
Lion.
All right, D. He's crashing.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Big grip.
On first down, Jones. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Now.
Mike 5. I don't even know why this team showed up. Mike.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike 5.
Bear.
Switch.
Let go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.